He wrote 500,000 on a blank sheet of paper. He wanted to bribe a company executive to resign, all because the man held 8 million worth of company stock options. At that moment, a woman greeted him. She asked him to help modify the attendance records, but Kejia didn't want to bring trouble upon himself. Fong Fong seemed to have something to tell him, yet Kejia turned and walked away. He didn't notice the meaningful look in her eyes behind him. He disguised himself and lowered the brim of his hat to meet a mysterious person. It turned out the man came to collect money from him. The company's attendance system had always been strict. If someone left their post without permission and was caught on camera, another fine would follow. The man was reading an outdated magazine. Kejia suddenly felt a chill in his chest. He instantly realized the man had already been to his house. He owed more than 3 million in high-interest loans. Because he failed to repay on time, the debt collector came looking for him. He carefully took out his phone. As long as he could endure these 100 days, the numbers in the phone would become real money in his bank account. To repay the debt, he secretly lived at the company every day. The security guard on duty gradually became familiar with him. They often talked about the recent layoffs. The guard suggested he get more official recognition at work. Kejia always remembered those words. At work he was extremely cautious. He had worked there for years without making a single mistake. All he wanted was to safely survive the crucial 100 days. One by one, layoff notices were printed. Many longtime employees were dismissed. Kejia felt deeply uneasy. Those were colleagues he had known for years. After completing a difficult server maintenance task, something suddenly crossed his mind. He sent his subordinate away. Then he found Fong Fong's name in the attendance records. He modified her leave report. The small act of kindness quietly planted the seed for Fong Fong to help him later when he would fall into trouble. He tore open a packet of concentrated coffee. He mixed the dark liquid into milk, then shook it hard until the flavors blended together. This was Kejia's homemade coffee. Just as he took a sip to rest, his manager called his name. He hurried over immediately. The manager's words struck straight at the core. They exposed the secret that he had been living in the company. There was a clear threat hidden in his gaze. Kejia quickly calculated that the extra travel allowance could help repay part of his debt, so he silently allowed another colleague to take the credit. Before the applause even faded, several people from the optimization department burst in. Kejia hurried back to his desk. Then he suddenly heard his own name. He froze on the spot. It felt as if the blood in his body had turned cold. He stared at the layoff document word by word, as if he were trying to decipher a complicated code. Only then did he finally understand why he had been dismissed. He had given all the credit to his colleagues. In the eyes of the optimization department, he showed perfect attendance every month, yet he had produced no achievements at all. He poured out all his grievances. But the man's cold tone and indifferent expression were like a match. They ignited the anger he had suppressed for so long. The man impatiently stood up. He had no intention of wasting another word. Kejia suddenly grabbed the corner of his clothes. After a moment of thought, he flipped over the blank sheet of paper and wrote 3 bold numbers, 500,000. The scratching sound of the pen across the paper echoed, like the pounding of his racing heart. He wanted to trade 500,000 for the chance to stay at the company for 100 days, but the man accused him of bribery. Before Kejia could even react, the words hit him like a bucket of ice water. He raised the paper with the amount and signature high in the air. The surveillance camera captured everything clearly. At that moment, Kejia seemed to have lost his mind. He raised the price all the way to 1 million, desperately pleading toward the camera. The security guards dragged him out of the room. His struggle meant nothing against absolute force. He hid silently in the shadows of the company parking lot. When he saw Mr. Zhang, the man leading the layoffs, get into a company car, he rushed forward shouting like a drowning man grabbing the last straw. But Mr. Zhang acted as if he heard nothing. The driver slammed the accelerator and the car shot forward. Kejia took a shortcut and chased after it desperately, but the car accelerated again and widened the distance. Just when he was about to give up, a car suddenly burst out from the side.